but I might at some point. I thought about doing Animal Crossing fish. Would be really
that would
cute
be
in there.
awesome.
Or like Animal Crossing characters even, frankly. Just little
No,
1-inch.
Frankie.
Frankly. The guy from
Flanky,
Mario,
I think it would be a
Paper
great
Mario?
idea.
Dr. Frankie? I don't remember the character's actual name.
If you do want to do Animal Crossing
Yeah.
fish ornaments,
Yeah.
my favorite is the oarfish. I'm just saying.
That makes sense. Hey, that doesn't surprise me at all. The
I-
fish or the
Do you want to
oarfish?
unpack that?
No, I mean just like it's a cool looking fish, man. Did you know that there's reason to believe that oarfish washing up on the shore was the inspiration for the Nikor sea serpent that Beowulf kills in his flighting with Brecca?
I don't know about the Nikor sea serpent specifically, but
Yeah.
it makes sense.
It makes sense. Like
You know what else I've been thinking about?
Their origin
Sorry,
stories
please
probably
continue.
for a lot of our early dragon mythos was oarfish washing up on shore. It's also possibly why like Asian dragons have more of a snake-like appearance.
That makes sense.
Yep.
You know what else I was thinking about that's kind of along this train of thought? It makes so much sense that like in the olden days, like, I don't know, 15 years ago, I don't know. I was born in 2005.
Yeah. No, you weren't. But
No, I super wasn't.
yeah.
Like, it makes sense why there were all these stories of like dragons and mermaids and shit because fucking nobody had glasses.
Yeah. Everyone couldn't see.
Nobody could fucking see.
And everything's scary. And also
Yeah.
like especially in the ocean, like the illuminations on like nautical maps were there.
Oh, those are cool.
One, they were there to fill space because the hell was out there, and a lot of it was just water. But two, like if your family goes out on a ship and the ship never comes back, something happened. Might have been a monster. Let's go ahead and assume
It was
a
probably
monster.
a dragon.
Yeah, I know where they were going, and they didn't come back. So that was probably a horrible monster. There's actually a history too of those being passed along from map maker to map maker, as like kind of an inside joke of being like, well, this person put a fucking uniwalrus on his, so I'm gonna put a uniwalrus on mine too, in the same place, but I'm gonna give the uniwalrus big old bug eyes, and like
Hell yeah, badass. I do
pretty
think the uniwalrus was probably the narwhal though.
narwhal ain't got teeth. Narwhal ain't got teethers.
Narwhal definitely does have a tooth.
Got one
A tooth
big
that
one.
people are very
Yeah,
aware
but
of.
no, that's different. That's like the forehead tooth as opposed to the walrus chomper.
So is a uniwalrus just a walrus with one tooth?
A uniwalrus
With one
has
tusk?
walrus chompers and a unicorn horn. It's got 3.
Oh, that's complicated.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. It's like a triceratops or
It'd
whatever.
be really easy for it to do a headstand, I bet.
Yeah, it's just
super
getting down to
stable.
the hard part.
Polydactyl.
Vociferous.
Bombastic.
Rectangle.
Big words for smart people.
Hey, it's Big Words for Smart People. The only podcast that makes dumb guys smarter and smart guys more smarter. I'm Frankie. My pronouns are they, them, and my brother is coughing.
Coughing. I'll evolve into wheezing soon. Do you remember the time you used a fine tip Sharpie marker to draw a picture of a coughing on my back? And it was like a tattoo, and we wrote like in memoriam of Smoggly the coughing and put dates underneath it.
I do remember that. You should get that as a tattoo.
That would be
I
a
did
cool
a good,
fucking
I did a
tattoo.
good job drawing a coughing.
You gotta draw it for me again, and I'll get a tattoo done. Oh, I'm Eric. He, him. It's me. Hi. What's up?
I would absolutely draw that for you as a tattoo again. You would be the second person in my life who I owe a hand-drawn tattoo.
I love that. I'm not allowed to get a tattoo after the next session because I've spent a lot of money on tattoos, and it's my wife's turn to get a tattoo. And like
Fair point.
to me, her getting a tattoo is kind of a gift to myself as well, though, because tattoos are hot. And so like
tattoos are hot.
Most tattoos, unless it's got like Viking iconography, and then those tattoos are problematic. But other tattoos are fucking hot. And like, especially if you like it, like they're hot. Usually, some aren't.
The exception, of course, to the Viking iconography not being hot is if you are a older butch dyke and you have like the fucking hammer thing.
Yeah.
Then it's cool.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Tattoos are hot unless they're signposts for your alt-right conservative bullshit. And in which case that tattoo is not hot. Actually,
we do need to address the elephant in the room, and that is that the hottest tattoo for anybody of any gender orientation ideology is, of course,
a hand.
Say it together.
Yes.
Monster logo.
Yeah, the M where it says ink underneath it, your Monsters Inc. logo. Hand tattoos are sexy. I really want a tattoo on my hand, like really bad.
The other person who I owe a hand-drawn tattoo is my wife, and it's because I dreamed that she had a hand tattoo, and she loved the idea of it so much that she actually wants it.
Oh, man.
Which I think is crazy, because she only has 2 tattoos, and neither of them are in very visible spaces. Now she wants this, like, very bizarre hand tattoo.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop her, though. It'll be hot.
That's bold. Usually, like, tattoos, like, the first one you get is really important and significant and, like, has a lot of meaning to it.
Yeah.
And by about tattoo 4 or 5, you're like, oh, no, man, snails are kind of cool. Fuck it. Put it on there, baby.
Are you talking about my snail tattoo?
I wasn't at first, but now I am.
I mean, I did get that tattoo because I like snails, and that's the only reason.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I tell people about my arm sleeve, I'm like, jellyfish are fucking cool. And so are other sea monsters, so let's go. Also, my whale looks like Rocknom from Skies of Arcadia. And that's only that's really only for you and me. But like at least we
I don't have any like really stupid tattoos yet,
sure?
But the next one on my list is going to be very stupid.
You have a long litany of like Friday the 13th tattoos that I'm not saying are stupid, but they're kind of stupid, my man. And I mean that in a good way. Those are kind of stupid. You know that. You understand.
Yeah, but it's different.
Those
were flash tattoos for an event. It's a record of me having a nice day with a friend.
Yeah.
Because we would go together and we would get the same tattoo.
Listen, every tattoo has meaning to it in that regard too. But also, sometimes they're kind of stupid.
You know what my next tattoo is?
That?
And I'm gonna keep this short because talking about the tattoos you're gonna get is always a little bit boring.
Yeah.
But like, you know that picture that is on my aura frame and our parents' aura frame, and do you have an aura frame?
No, we really need to get one because my son is obsessed with seeing pictures of himself on it.
Man, I really wish I'd heard that before.
I should have said that 2 weeks ago.
Now. Yeah, you should have said that 2 weeks ago, man. We're recording this on December 16th. It's too late.
Yeah, it's okay.
But you know that picture of our parents' old dog Pam holding that box of macaroni?
Yeah, it's a pretty good.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, that's
good.
next.
I like that a lot. I mean,
oh yeah, big old sausage-shaped ancient Labrador holding a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's awesome. It's so good. I'll put it in the Discord.
Do it. Actually, all of this segues really nicely into my word for the day.
Golly, what's your word for today?
Oh, well, Frankie, thank you for asking. I know this is going to be a surprise to you, but the word of the day is adjective. No, wait, that's wrong. The word of the day is...
It's a good word.
Harrowing.
Harrowing.
Harrowing. I really have to hit the ing there. It sounds like I'm saying heroin. The word's not heroin.
Harrowing.
Harrowinga. It is an adjective. It means acutely distressing or painful. And
wicked. So just like stubbing your toe on the side of the bed. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen.
You ever been there?
You joke. I've broken 2 bones in my body, and one of them was when I ran my toe into a bookshelf walking around my old house.
Every time it happens to me, I think it's finally happened. I've finally broken my pinky toe, and it hasn't happened yet.
Oh man, you gotta put some more.
Feels like it does.
You gotta put some more oomph in your step because I 100% broke my pinky toe walking into a bookshelf.
And like, what do you even do about that at that point? Unless it's like a complex fracture and you get a boot, like there's nothing to do.
You can't do anything. You just don't walk on that part of your foot for a while. The 2 times I've broken a bone were both harrowing experiences. One was we'd been moving furniture around and a room was dark and I walked into the room and broke my pinky toe on a bookshelf. The other was my own fault as well. Have I told you when I broke my finger?
Yes.
Okay.
That's in one of our previous episodes.
Was when I broke my finger and had to message Larry. But I brought this word up because I'll pull back the curtain a little bit. And getting ready for today's episode, the only note I'd written down was things to talk about when you're getting a tattoo.
Okay.
Yes. So I want to talk about things you can talk about when you're getting a tattoo, especially with somebody where the person I'm getting my tattoo with. This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th session with him, like long session with him for finishing up my arm sleeve. Maybe 7th at this point, actually. I love my tattoo artist. I think in one of the recent episodes we talked about how he's on our like Nintendo Switch family plan. I love my tattoo artist. He's the best.
He's a good dude.
He can hold a conversation with a brick wall if he needs to, and he'll talk the whole time you're getting a tattoo. But also, this is like the 7th session, and we've talked about a lot of the same shit 6 times in a row now. So I'm trying to think about things to talk about with my tattoo artist. But because inevitably, Frankie, do you have friends who don't have tattoos?
I have to think about this.
Yeah. Or do you talk to people, especially work colleagues? Do you ever talk to someone who doesn't have a tattoo?
Most of my colleagues, as far as I know, do not have tattoos.
Okay. What is the thing that anybody who doesn't have tattoos says when you tell them you're getting a tattoo? Especially if it's like inner arm or something. What's the one thing they talk about?
Yeah, if they don't have tattoos, they always talk about how painful it is.
Oh, it must be so
like, oh, that sounds
painful.
like it hurts.
Oh, that's going to hurt so bad. Are you sure? I could never.
Yeah.
Isn't that annoying?
Yes.
Can you imagine being a tattoo artist and hearing that same conversation over and over again? Because tattoos don't hurt.
Yeah. I mean, it never really bothers me because I'm strong as absolute fuck.
Yeah.
But like, I can see how it could be difficult for some other people.
I don't feel pain, but other people who do, it must be. So, okay, like, that's what.
I mean, I'm not a huge fucking pussy, but I guess if you were. No, some of them hurt a lot.
Yes.
Like, a lot.
Like, yeah, like, I mean, at this point, you don't have any, like, giant spreads of tattoos, but you've gotten some tattoos in some pretty sensitive spaces. I mean, you got your butthole done last week.
Yeah, my worst one was definitely my sternum.
Oh, okay, your sternum.
Yeah, that one almost knocked me out.
Because that's, anytime where it's, like, on bone doesn't feel good. I want to get eventually something that comes up towards my neck, so the collarbone is going to be fun. Elbow, like the little ball part of your elbow isn't fun.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, because when I got my my ditch lilies done, one of the ditch lilies is squarely on like the inner little ball part of your elbow, not the tip that you would drive into somebody, but like the little like the sensitive part that if you hit it, it hurts really bad. The funny hit.
Yeah, just the little ball.
The little ball.
Not the big point.
And I was getting that part done, and it did not feel great, but it was fine. And another tattoo artist came into the room and goes, "Hey, what do you guys?" "Oh, yeah, that part sucks." I cried, and then she just left again. And I was like, it doesn't feel good. Anytime people talk to me about like, "Oh, that must have hurt," my answer is always the same. Because they'll ask you like, "Where's the worst place to get a tattoo?" And I'm like, the place doesn't necessarily matter. The most painful place to get a tattoo is wherever they're doing for the last hour or two of the session.
Once they go back in and do this shading over the color that they've already done over the black work, that's the worst.
You've been sitting there for 6 hours. Everything's swollen and tender. And like you're tired of talking. Usually by about hour 4, like me and my artist stop having things to talk about and it gets very quiet. And then like all you can think about is like, oh, this doesn't feel good. It's always the last hour that is the most painful. I say that now, knowing that like when I go in on Thursday, the part I'm doing is elbow to the inside of my armpit, all on the fleshy underside of my arm. That's the part we're doing Thursday.
The back of the arm isn't bad.
So that'll be fine. The inside, I also have to
Wow, dude, you are sweaty as hell.
I also have to get this part filled in, which is right up inside the inner armpit, which is going to be fun. It's not that bad.
Dude, the back of the arm, the back of the arm is not that bad.
Yeah.
I have a stag beetle.
Yeah.
like black work on the back of my arm, and out of all the tattoos that I've gotten, I do think that one was the least painful.
Yeah.
It was one of the more unpleasant tattoo experiences I've had, though, just because I did not like the artist.
Oh.
They did great work.
Yeah.
Like nothing against them as an artist, but oh my god, we did not
Didn't
gel.
vibe.
Yeah, like the conversation petered out like 45 minutes into that session because I was like, I cannot keep talking to you.
Okay, where are you at on wearing like earbuds during a tattoo?
I usually don't. I mean, first of all, I don't have earbuds. I only have the fucking huge headphones that you can see right here.
Yeah.
And all of our listeners, you can see my
Oh
headphones.
yeah, they're great. Yeah.
They're JBL Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
They are the headphones that everybody has who don't wear AirPods and also don't have good enough hearing to tell the difference between two brands of headphones.
Okay, cool. They say BDE on the side, which is cool. Like, I like your big dick energy headphones you've got over there.
No, I feel rude wearing headphones.
Yeah.
But even when the conversation peters out, like sometimes I'll read or I'll go on my phone, but like I want to be able to
Engage.
hear them, especially if they've got questions or they need me to move around or something, you know?
When I got my flowers and my gold bug, we got to about hour 3. And like the artist, she was really cool. She was like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm not a big talker. I'll talk if you want to, but also I'm just cool to listen to music. She was like, it's not gonna hurt my feelings if you want to like listen to something. So I put an earbud in one ear because I've got like just the one, so I can still listen and talk and like listen to old podcast episodes or something, and that was fine. But I think you need like permission from your artist, and you can't ask for it. They have to give it to you to be like, hey man, it's cool if you want to do this. Because there's also sometimes like the position just doesn't like. The most harrowing part of getting a tattoo is not the pain. It's like, how do I sit still for 6 hours straight, you know?
Yeah. Dude, my last tattoo was really rough in that regard. It's on the outside of my calf.
Yeah.
So I had to lay on my side.
Yeah.
On that hard table for... It took about 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's a lot of black work. And like, my artist, like, I really liked him.
Yeah.
I will put his info in our Discord.
Sure. Yeah.
For any of our European listeners, I guess.
For sure. We'll gladly share our artist info if you're inclined.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But like he was like, this is gonna be a difficult position, and I was like, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. And then after like hour 2, I was like, I'm in so much pain.
I can't do this anymore.
Not because of the tattoo, like so this guy like pretty much only does black work, like very like large like swaths of black, right? And like despite that, he has like a very, very gentle hand. Like that was, as far as like the needle goes, one of the least painful tattoos I've ever had.
That's awesome.
Like he was really, really good.
Yeah.
But like my bones.
Yeah, like it's not the
My
tattoo,
bones.
it's just laying there.
Yeah.
The part I'm dreading about Thursday is not the pain of the tattoo. It's that the easiest way for him to access that part of my body is for me to lay on my stomach with my arm straight out and like my face through like the little massage chair hole, you know, like. And I have glasses, so I have to take my glasses off and hang my head in the hole, and then like I can't talk because my face is against things. And it's just going to be like that for hours on end. You don't look cool when people walk into the store to get their piercings, and you're like right there at the front because his stall is the first one in the building, so I get to look at all the people who come in.
Right.
Anyways, we'll probably talk about video games.
Yeah.
Or fishing. My tattoo artist loves fishing,
right.
so we talk about fishing a lot.
Oh, Patrick Fishes?
Oh yeah, he got really into fishing around the same time I got really into fishing, and neither of us knew this was happening. And so like I went in to get the line work done for my upper arm, and he was like, "So what have you been up to?" And I was like, "Dude, honestly, man, like I got into fishing." And he like turned off the tattoo gun. I was like, "No shit."
It's kismet.
I was like, "Yeah, man, we need to find a way to go fishing together sometime."
Aw. That's really cute.
Like I had mentioned him, like I almost canceled a tattoo appointment because I was going to go fishing the next day and I didn't want to have a sore arm. He goes, oh, dude, you can totally cancel for that. That's a great reason to cancel. I'm like, okay, cool. Sure.
So you've been seeing the same tattoo artist for years.
Yeah.
Have you seen any other artists on top of him or just Patrick?
Yeah, on his shoulders, I came in.
I can say his name, right?
Yeah, you can say his name. It's cool. Yeah, I saw Britt in between because Britt did my left arm stuff. She did my flowers because she does great stippling for the leaves between the flowers. So she did the leaves and my gold bug. But every other tattoo except for my Tree of Gondor has been done by Patrick.
Yeah, I think the same person who did your Tree of Gondor did my first tattoo as well.
Yes.
I forget his name.
I do too, because shortly after he did my Tree of Gondor, he had a medical emergency and had to stop.
Hope he's okay.
He's okay, but he had to stop tattooing for a long time. Yeah, I like, part of me wants to branch out and see other artists, but it's so scary. It's scary going to somebody new. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like,
is it harrowing?
It's harrowing. Like especially with my social anxiety the way it is. Like, I finally found somebody that I feel comfortable being like, I don't know, man, this would be kind of cool. What do you think? And it not feeling weird that, like, I haven't gone to other people much. Because you've gone to a bunch of different people. Like,
Yeah, all of my tattoos have been done by different people.
Okay.
Except Patrick, who did 2 of my tattoos in the same session. So I don't know whether to call them 2 or 1.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my moths. I've got 1 on each leg.
Yeah. Those are sick.
And for me, like, I do really enjoy getting a different, like a variety of like art styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might not be as cohesive as some other people, but like that doesn't bother me. Like I do like genuinely like that. But it is a gamble sometimes because there are some people who you just like gel with better than others.
Yeah.
Not only like in the session, but beforehand. Like my most recent guy, the one who does all the black work with the very gentle hand. Yeah. When I like first got to my appointment and he like started tattooing, he was like, these were his exact words. He was like, I am not smart enough to tattoo and talk at the same time. And I was like, dude, that's fine.
Cool, man. For sure.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to read a book. The only book that I brought was on my phone, and unfortunately that was Twilight. So that kind of sent me down a dark path.
It was the return to this hyperfixation. We can blame him.
Genuinely was. Yeah. That
makes sense.
That's what started my fanfic.
That's what does it. I don't know how people tattoo and talk at the same time. Like,
I don't know, man.
But you need an artist who's willing to be honest about like what they do as well. You know, like one of the things that like I've loved going to Patrick so much for is like a lot of my visions are very big and colorful, and he does really, really good with color. And I'm like,
he does.
I'm like, why would I go to somebody else if I know like, and I want that like really bright, saturated, like comic book almost bright. I want intense colors. But I still want to someday do the thing you find an artist who lives like on the other side of the country or in a different country and travel to them just for their very specific style. I want the story of traveling somewhere to get a tattoo. So find me someone cool in Germany so I can have an excuse to come and do that and then feel really uncomfortable with the tattoo on an airplane. That's how you
done.
Yeah,
easy.
Excellent. I got a tattoo, and then I was worried about, like, I had to fly, like, the next week. And I was like, okay, well, at least it'll be early enough. And, like, it won't be so early that the tattoo's brand new and open. And, like, planes are just plague factories, so I can avoid that. But it won't be peeling or anything, so that'll be okay. And I was walking down the terminal to get to my first flight. And I was like, my arm feels a little bit weird. And looked down, and, like, it had started peeling that moment. So I was like, okay, cool. This is now the worst part of it because the pain's not bad. It's the itching.
It's the itching, man. Oh my God.
Oh.
The itching is the absolute worst.
Ugh. And so like people probably know this, but you can't scratch it. There's no scratching. And the itching's been like, it's bad when I get black work tattoos. It's really bad when you do color because there's just like lots of itching space. So what you have to do is you have to like slap your arm like a heroin junkie to like satisfy the itches. And when you do that,
it's weird. Even if your leg is what you got tattooed, it still works.
You have to get a tourniquet and you have to slap your arm. But this happened when I was a teacher, and this happened again when I was working, where I was peeling on the job and I was like idly slapping my arm because I'm just sitting there for a long time. And like little fruity pebble flakes of skin are raining off of my arm and like sticking to my clothes and falling on the floor. And like, it's awful, but also I'm so itchy. I have to do something. Like, it's
nothing quite like those green skin flakes.
Yeah, just like peel off a big old flake of blue skin and just let that fall to the ground.
The peeling phase of my most recent tattoo was absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
So itchy. Again, it makes sense. Lots of black work. You know what you do? I finally figured it out on like tattoo number 11. I don't know how many it's. I think I'm around 11 by now. Yeah. Ice pack.
Ice. Is that like just like
you
chill it out?
You wrap a towel around it so it's not too cold. It doesn't damage your skin, but like you just cool it down. And as long as your tattoo is like making contact with the ice pack, it does not itch.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna need a big ice pack. Oh man.
Yeah. Just hold your arm out the window.
Just let it hang. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's what I always tell people. If they're like, wow, that must hurt. I'm like, the hurting's not that big a deal. It's being sore the next day, and then the itching is excruciating.
It's always the itching that's the worst.
It's the itching and the anxiety about doing your tattoo care right. Because I'm always like, I've done this enough times. I'm still like, is this wrong? Am I doing it wrong? Am I getting an infection? Is my arm going to fall off? What's going on?
I've been to 11 different artists.
Okay.
And all of them have told me different things.
There's no right way.
So on the one hand, that does give me a little bit of confidence that like there isn't like one specific thing that you need to do. Yeah. On the other hand, just do what your artist tells you to do.
Just do what your artist tells you to do.
Just do what they tell you.
And like, Patrick's always like, well, I don't know, man, what do you want to do? So I'm like, I talk him through my thought process.
That doesn't help me.
And he's like,
that doesn't help.
Yeah, that feels
You tell me what to do. You're the expert.
He is in a unique position of having like 80 to 100 tattoos. So like, it doesn't matter as much now. Like, he doesn't care. It's fine. He's also like, I got this new ink, so I want to see what it looked like. So I gave myself a tattoo, and here's what it looks like now. And I'm like, okay, cool, man.
Cool.
Great. But I've found a system that works for me and the way my skin reacts. And then I ran that by him, and he was like, yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds good. If it feels weird, let me know. Like, okay, cool.
Dude, I've had one artist tell me you got to use Aquaphor afterwards. Aquaphor is the best. And then I've had another artist tell me Aquaphor is the worst thing you can put on a tattoo. Don't do that.
I used to Aquaphor, and then those last couple of times I stopped because it felt like the Aquaphor was making it take longer to heal. And then when it would start to heal, it got really clumpy and rough. And so like I might Aquaphor the very first day, but the moment it starts to like look like it's gonna peel, it's just unscented lotion and washing it twice a day. Like, that's it. And then like
I've started using this like specifically. It's like a lotion specific for tattoo aftercare. I can get it from my local like it's basically a Walgreens. Yeah. It's inexpensive. That's just what I do now. It's unscented. It's mild. It's fine.
It works. Yeah, I got some special like travel tattoo soap that I travel with, but otherwise it's just like Lubriderm, and that works, especially for these bigger pieces where like it just takes forever to take care of it. The most harrowing part of having a tattoo is talking to people about your tattoo. Is what I'm learning. Like, I've got enough now. The novelty's worn off. I don't want to talk to you about my tattoo. Like, it's not for you. It's for me.
I like talking about my tattoos. Yeah. I mean, the one on my arm is a little humbling because I got it as try that sentence again. Sure. So I got it after I came back from doing a year abroad in college. And it is emblematic of my experience abroad. And it is humbling to be in your 30s and more than 10 years off of being graduated for more than 10 years and still being like, yeah, I did a year abroad in college.
Can you believe it? How cool. I went to a different country.
Can you believe it?
And you live in Europe now.
I went to a country that isn't America. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's even worse for you now because you live in Germany where like everyone's like, yeah, I live in a different country. What are you like, what are you talking about? I went through 4 today.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like, oh, I backpacked across 10 countries last summer. Whatever.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And I was paid to do it because I have that much paid leave.
Do you?
I lie a little bit now. I'm just like, oh yeah, I used to live there. I lived there for about a year
cool.
or whatever.
Yeah. Do you have any that you're like contemplating covering up?
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. There's some that are definitely going to need a touch up.
Mm-hmm.
I got one on the back of my leg. That one was hard,
yeah.
I have to say. My artist did not have a light touch, and although that isn't the most painful place, for whatever reason, it made me twitch constantly while they were working. And I'm already getting some blowout. I'm gonna need a touch up on that at some point.
For sure.
And they're like a younger artist. They're pretty new to it, so like
that's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. You know, it comes with the turf.
Yeah.
And like I got that tattoo because I met them at like an art market that I was working, and we wound up trading. I gave them a stuffed animal, and they gave me a tattoo.
That's cool.
That feels really
I like
nice.
that.
I like
That's
that.
fun.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't cover up any of mine though.
Okay.
What about you?
I mean, my first tattoo, the tree part I really like, but it's very simple. So I could see like adding on to it in some way, like putting a framing on it or filling it or something. I also have writing on the inside of my ankle from that tattoo. That while I really like this sentiment, it's written in Sindarin Elvish script because I'm a cool person. But it's also like at this point, I got that when I was in college, so 14 years old at this point. And that's starting to blur together a little bit, and I just feel like there could be something else on that real estate. Well, I can still maintain the sentiment. Like I could do something different there. So I might end up getting that covered up at some point. I really want to cover my legs and like full sleeves at some point. And like originally,
you mean pants?
No, full leg pant sleeves. Like that one I got because it was like it connected me to my dad. But like since then, I now have a tattoo drawn by our dad, and he also has the same tattoo. And so like I
still need to get that.
You need to get this one, man. So I've got my dad
Patrick
tattoo.
Do it though, and how do I get in with Patrick?
I'll talk to him, Patrick.
Thank you.
He'll do it. He's not taking new clients, but you've had him previously, so he'll take you again. Anyways,
next time I'm in North Carolina, it's
do
gonna
it,
happen.
man. I'll go with you. We'll hang out.
Thank you.
Anyways, I think like
that can be cut.
Because I've got something that covers the same sentiment. I feel comfortable covering up or doing something else with my leg at some point. And then the other leg, I'm just gonna turn into a Skies of Arcadia sleeve covered in ships because that sounds fucking cool to me. Like, I've already talked to Patrick about that one. It's gonna be bright and ridiculous, and he's down.
It'll just be like we've talked about this before. I know what you're going to do. It's just going to be a tiled image of Drachma smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, naked. Actually,
naked. Yeah, hanging dong,
full dong,
cigarettes.
major bush.
Oh, yeah,
hairy,
that is a hairy old man.
Hairy man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
So when you're working with a tattoo artist, who do you prefer to be in the driver's seat when it comes to the design?
Oh, that's a good question. Not me. I really like with this project, I loved being able to be like, hey man, I want to do a bunch of sea monsters. Like, here's my general ideas. I really want there to be a whale. What do you think? What can we do with this? I'd much rather give an idea to an artist and let the artist do something than come in with like a very specific, here's the exact thing I want. Just photocopy this onto my body. I think there's space for that. And I think like my bird had to be that way because of like what it is. But I really like,
it's different.
Yeah. I think most of my tattoos, especially moving forwards, I really want to be able to be like, I don't know, man. I think this is cool. What do you think would look good? And let the artist drive.
Yeah, I'm that way. I'm that way too. I'm really not good at picturing things in my mind.
Yeah.
I don't have like complete aphantasia, but I suspect I have at least some of it because I can't conjure up images in my head, and when I can, it's not for very long.
Okay.
It's very transient. But I really don't know what looks good until I see it. So when I'm picking a tattoo artist, I usually just find someone who has like a distinct style that I really enjoy, and I'm like, here's the concept, have fun with it. But I really want this to be not only like for my Green Man, right? That was by Roach Parade.
Okay.
Frankie Graves in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite tattoo, so I really want to give them a shout out. I sent them like a bunch of pictures of Green Man.
Yeah.
You know, not the It's Always Sunny thing, but like
not the Phillies mascot.
I guess it's like not the Phillies mascot, no, but like the architectural symbol.
Yeah.
You know, that you find in like
yes, I know what you're talking about.
English. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really should know more about this. But I sent them a bunch of pictures of Green Man, and I was like, but like more than anything else, like, yes, I want this to be a tattoo of a Green Man, but I also want it to be like a piece of Frankie Graves' art.
Yeah.
And they did a fantastic job. And so like when I can just tell an artist that, and I'm like, just have fun with it, make it your own, like that's my favorite.
Yeah. That's what I want to be able to do.
Some artists need a little bit more guidance, which is also okay, but it doesn't really jive with me quite so much.
Yeah, I get that. And then there's the other side of the coin where you're like, here's my idea, and you see a mock-up when you walk into the store to get your tattoo for the day. They're like, what do you think of this?
Oh, that stresses me out. I know why they do it, but it stresses me out.
I need to already have a relationship with the artist. Like, I trust now if I go in like with Patrick, like I just trust he'll fill it in. It's going to be great. I would not do that with somebody I've never met before. I'd be like, please send me something.
I once walked out of a tattoo appointment for that reason.
Yeah. Like, I'm not
like this was a good artist. Like, I'd seen his work on Instagram. Like, he's like a local institution where I was living. Like, this isn't like an attack on him or anything, but like he did that thing where he like only showed me the mock-up once I came in, and I was like, this is nowhere close to what I'm looking for. We cannot reconcile our visions. So like I paid my deposit, of course, because like I did take his time, and then I just walked out.
I'm not doing this. Like, and I think that's important. It's a valuable skill. It is socially harrowing to me. It's like, oh man,
it's extremely harrowing.
I can't. Yeah. But it's also permanent art.
Yeah. And what you have to remember is that like your artist wants you to be happy with the end product as well. So if you wind up walking away with something that you don't like at the end of the day, like that is on you. You need to speak up about this. And if it winds up being that it's not a good like artist fit for you, then like so be it. Like you're out the deposit, but like whatever, that's fine.
For sure. Yeah, man, we could do this all day, but we should probably wrap up the episode because it's getting late.
Yeah.
If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, follow, what have you. Frankie and I will probably, I'm going to speak for myself, Frankie can chime in, would be more than happy to share pictures of our art or links to our artists in our Discord.
Would love to.
Or email if you like don't want to do that. Anyway, either way, both those are in the show notes. I said I don't like talking about my tattoo. I love talking about my tattoo. I just don't want to talk about the process. I want to talk about the actual thing. So please talk to us about the actual thing.
Yes, it hurts. You know it hurts.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Talk about something else.
It feels like you're getting scratched by a cat for 6 hours, but then when you're not getting tattooed, it doesn't hurt. It's fine. Bees?
Yeah, God, I have to tell you, it's been a really harrowing ordeal trying to figure out how to incorporate our bees into this word because I just enjoy them so much and they're not harrowing in any way. Also, they were done by Lava Salmon.
Yeah.
You can find more from her in the show notes.
Yeah, man.
Should I say the thing?
I think you should say the thing.
I really don't want to say the thing because I don't mean it this time.
Oh yeah.
But I have a duty. I have a duty to our audience to say the thing. So please know that this sentiment isn't coming from my heart of hearts, but we hope you have a very harrowing week.
You said duty.
Shut up. I'm going to tell Mom.
Duty.